If you're as old as I am, then you might be feeling a little nostalgic for Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. And if you're like me, you've probably looked into ways to scratch that nostalgic itch and play said games. So if you're just starting out on your journey, then this video is for you, because maybe I can help you save a couple of bucks by showing you the console that I would recommend picking that scratches that nostalgic itch the best. And if you've already bought some items and you're still not quite there as far as getting that nostalgic hit that you are looking for, then maybe I can give you some insight as to why that isn't the case and what you should get next to meet it. So I'm going to start you off with telling you my journey of my goal to play Pokemon Yellow version. Now, I own a copy of Pokemon Yellow version. It actually sits with my brother. This is a reprogrammed cart. I pulled the ROM off of it and was able to put it on another cart. That whole process is in another video, and I'll link it in one of these corners here. I didn't want to play on old hardware and an old cartridge. So I figured I'd grab the ROM off and buy some sort of emulation console. And for my first one, I went with the Miiu A30. And why I went with the Miiu A30 is, one, it has a pretty sweet case. I'm gonna go ahead and link this product below. You can get it on Amazon. And the fact that you can get it on Amazon means that it's almost guaranteed that you're gonna at least receive something. You don't have to go through AliExpress and risk not getting what you asked for. So I got it in hand, put Spruce OS on it, threw my ROM on there, played 10 hours of Pokemon Yellow, and just still didn't get that nostalgic hit that I was looking for. So I figured, okay, maybe it's the form factor. Like, this is not how you played the original Game Boy. See, look how far away the buttons are. That's not it. Maybe if I went to something else like the R36S we have here, which has an upright position, and your thumbs and everything are in the same spot. Your grip is the same. It has bumper buttons so you can play Game Boy Advance. How could you go wrong here? But when I got that, still, same problem. Wasn't getting the same effect. Even though it was a bigger screen, felt a little better, felt more natural in the hand, still didn't hit that nostalgic itch. It wasn't until I got the Retro Pixel from Funny Playing, which they also dubbed this the Funny Playing Game Boy Color, or FPGBC, that I realized what I was missing in a retro console. And it was this action. It was the physical media inserting into the console and just turning it on. Oh, right there. That motion I just did scratched the itch that I just wasn't getting from either of these two. And look at that, ever since then, 18 hours. To save you time, if you really just wanted to find out if you were in the same pickle as me, go to Funny Playing and pick one of these up. I guarantee you it's gonna hit that itch, because it is it's the brand new console. For some people too, the itch was the brand new console experience. For me, I still have vivid memories of playing Pokemon Yellow on my kitchen counter the hours before I had to go to bed. My mother and father were watching TV up in their room. My brother was tucked away in his. It was just me alone in the house playing my Game Boy Color. That is the memory that's in my head to this day. And when I hold this device after I've inserted the cartridge, I'm taken back to that period. And when you're done, you turn it off. That click, to me, is especially important, which the Funny Playing hits. Now, you might be wondering, that's kind of annoying, because this is probably the most expensive way to replay old games from your childhood. And you're absolutely right, this is the most expensive way to replay games from your childhood, because the Funny Playing console here is 80 plus bucks after shipping. Plus, you have to get the reprogrammer, grab ROMs off of old cartridges, program new cartridges, which Funny Playing has cartridges you can reprogram, and pop the old games on there. Not to mention you'd have to recreate the bit of the art on here, because that's part of the nostalgic experience, is actually seeing some artwork or something on here, when you're about to play your game, because you're kind of shuffling through these, right? You're like, oh yeah, let's go. Yeah, I got to pick my game. Which one do I want to play today? It's the physical manipulation of the game in your hand that's part of the experience, and you have to go through with it. This is the only way to play Game Boy Color games for me, because that is the only reason I'm playing them, is because I want to remember what happened back in yesteryear. If I just wanted to play the software, any of these would be fine, but that just wasn't going to cut it. I want to say why I'm nostalgic. It's because I own this. I own this device. I own this cartridge. I own this device. No matter what happens in the world around me, as long as these items are in my possession, I can play them. You feel the contact of the console, of the hardware and the firmware connecting in on itself. Short of somebody breaking into my office and taking these off, they are not leaving my possession. A company can't simply send out an email and say, we're no longer allowing you to play Hamtaro on our system anymore because we just don't want to offer it or have it up on our servers. Right there, that click, boom. You grab the game you want to play, you pop it in, and you power it on, and it's right there. No menus, no hold on, we gotta load. See, I had to close it off here. No searching through menus of the games, of the ROMs that you grab from cartridges and threw on here. No sifting through and deciding what you want to play right there, where you have to turn it on, wait for it to load, and hit go, let's say. So I'm gonna go ahead and link all these devices. I'll link the Amazon link for this one. I believe there's an Amazon link for this guy. I'll link that as well. And of course, this will be the one I'll link, very top. Right to the Funny Playing website. No commission for me on this one. I'm gonna try to get some commissions out of these. So if you want to try your hand, I will say this one is more pocketable. So I mean, if you truly are nostalgic for the software, then go this route. It does come with a lot of stuff on here, I'll say. So it's worth it just for those. And again, if you're like that, if you want even more storage, this guy is good to go. The hand feel for it is nicer. Especially if you're going to play Game Boy Advance games, because these bumper switches, so much nicer than the bumper switches on this guy. But again, if you are solely after that nostalgic hit of Game Boy and Game Boy Color games, gotta get this. You have to get this. When I first got my Game Boy Color, the first game I demanded to get with it was yellow version. Yellow Game Boy, yellow version. Had to do it. I even had a little Pikachu charm that I tied on the side of here, but I don't want to scratch this one up, so I didn't bother with it. Hopefully I helped you out. Go check out my other video about how you can actually make your own carts once you have the ROMs, how to pull ROMs off of old cartridges to make the ROMs feel brand new again. So until next time, I am the Ill-Informed Human. Goodbye.